Hi everyone, today we're taking a look at the Grivel Mega Twingate carabiner, which is a fairly interesting new product. The idea of having a Twingate is not new, but there hasn't really been a widely commercially available flip-flop until now. So we're going to go through some of the specs and then tell you what we think. So the Grivel is IAANCE certified. It is widely recognized as a locking carabiner. Strength ratings, we've got, if it's loaded in the perfect axis, you've got 27 kilonewtons. If it's cross-loaded, it's 10. And if it's loaded again, but the gate is open, it's 10. So I'm going to show you the mechanism here. You've got two gates here. This is the exterior one. So if you wanted to put something into the carabiner, you'd have to lift open this exterior gate here. And I've got a cam here to show you. And then once you've kind of got it in that position, you just push it like that. Pretty easy. And then to get it out again, you open the interior gate and simply pull it off like so. I mean, there's not really much to it. It works. Grivel market this as kind of the new slim quick version of a screw gate. So, I mean, does it fulfill that purpose? Well, for certain things, yes. I mean, for simple applications, such as indoor climbing, clipping into a belay device, clipping into ropes and into, your gear loops, it works. I mean, it really is quite effective, and the convenience and the quickness really shines. So certainly for indoor applications, I like it. I like it a lot. However, there are a few problems with the Grivel. So the first problem is to use it one-handed. If you want to open the exterior gate, you pretty much have to have your hand in this overarching position here. So you can sort of lift it like that. The exterior gate is kind of stiff, which isn't a huge problem, but it just means you have to have a reasonable purchase on the carabiner to get it to work. I mean, I've tried sort of doing it like this, but it really is quite a faff and doesn't work very well. So there's that. The interior gate is no problem at all. I mean, you can open that very easily from a variety of different angles. The other problem is the exterior gate only opens this far. I mean, if you look at the gap here, that's not a huge amount of space to actually push things into the carabiner. And, if you're wanting to push in, two strands of rope that are doubled up, if you're clipping into the master point at an anchor system, or just generally if you're trying to get material into the carabiner, you have to make sure that you can sort of shove it through this gap here, and this little sort of tooth here doesn't help matters because things can get caught on the tooth. The other thing is, when we're comparing this to a screw gate, I'm not sure how convenient this would be in an outdoor location. If you're really pumped and you're trying to build an anchor system or whatever, if you want quick access to a screw gate, and it's sitting on your harness, you don't really have to look at it. You can just reach around your harness, feel for the screw gate, squeeze it, and it comes off, and you just kind of whack it into whatever you need to. With the Grivel, if this was sitting on your harness, you'd have to physically look at it, make sure it's turned in the right direction, make sure that you squeeze open the right gate, take it off, and then you'd have to change round and open the exterior gate to shove it through the material. So I mean, it's good in some respects, but bad in others. I mean, essentially Grivel they've solved one problem, but they've created another just by the design of the Twingate system. I mean, I wouldn't say it's any better than a screw gate. I wouldn't say it's any worse, really, because for indoor climbing, it is very convenient. So I rather suspect it's kind of a Marmite product. Some people might buy it and think it's fantastic. Other people might buy it and say, meh, I mean, I might as well have a screw gate, and that's fine. I'd say if you're in the market for a locking carabiner, definitely check it out. The great thing about it is it doesn't cost any more. You can pick these up for about £11 UK and about $15 to $16 US. So I mean, it doesn't cost any more than a high quality large HMS screw gate, so it's worth checking out at least. And if you buy it and you're not entirely happy with it, hey, you haven't lost anything. You still have a locking carabiner. It's just a little bit more fiddly sometimes. So anyway, there is the Grivel Mega Twingate carabiner. I hope you found this review helpful, and check out some of our other reviews.